chaos. We've reached the point in the night where things go off-piste. I'm not talking about anything other than 3R Legend. How are you, boys?
Hey, great to be here.
Awesome. I'm happy to be here with my brothers.
It's like we should get that song goes, reunited. So I want to start going backwards because if I'm not much mistaken, it was due to a few too many drinks. Seeing this Steve Aoki play live, that meant you were doing a 3R Legend classic set last year. Am I right in saying that?
Yeah, I mean, it all went kind of spontaneously. I don't remember actually what the story. I
don't remember Steve drinking too much, though.
Yeah, I mean, the idea of doing the tribute kind of sound came when Tomorrowland asked us to close the main stage.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah,
and we were doing 3R Legend before that already a couple of years, but that kind of sort of pushed us in a certain direction.
Exactly.
So it's been pretty. So that was the past. Now we're back in the present, and it's nice to be back in these mountains, isn't it? It's stunning.
100%.
This set was amazing. This set woke me up because I literally flew from Vegas and I arrived on stage, and the crowd's already going crazy, and it was just awesome. It's just I love playing in the daytime. You can see everyone's faces. It's just a different vibe. Everyone's like so happy.
Because we've got so many people just tuning in for the very first time, explain what the Crystal Garden looked like. What did you see? What's the stage look like?
It's like
a garden made out of crystal.
It's like a giant snowman bird.
Yeah, there's a huge bird
made out of snow.
Yeah, exactly.
It's crazy. Like it's got like a metal frame.
Is it like some type of a snowbird?
Snowbird, exactly.
No, let's take that. Yeah. But the wings, did the wings kind of like envelope you, right? So you're in the wings. Is that right?
We were winging it all the way, bro.
He's on fire today. So it looks like from what I've seen, from the pop-up parties and the main stages that you've already played here at Tomorrowland, looks like you're having a very good time. Is that fair to say?
Yes.
Good.
Correct.
And the vibe, you've always said the vibe here is special. People are just chilling. You're walking past people on the mountains. You do your own thing, right?
Half of these fuckers don't even ski.
Just take the gondola right out.
Okay,
but yeah, it's crazy to see from the first year till now how much it's grown and the vibe.
I heard something like 20-30% are skiers and the rest are just people wanting to be here because of the festival.
To be fair, the line of non-skiers at the ski lifts is longer than the
crazy lines, bro. Crazy lines.
Crystal Garden is definitely amazing this time. I remember the first year it was like so small, and it just grew and grew and grew. So the evolution, watching the evolution of just that venue turning into what it is now, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful
It's classic Tomorrowland, isn't it? The next level. How can we do what was amazing and just make it a little bit more amazing? And you don't know until you see it, and then you go, yes, more amazing. It's that simple, right? Yeah. So be careful, boys. I want to warn you. I don't know if you know, but Steve's been a dark horse. Has Steve invited you onto the slopes yet?
No, I decided never to go skiing with Steve.
Okay.
I forgot about that.
What, the time you nearly killed Dimitri Vegas?
Yeah, actually.
You traumatized me.
We're going tomorrow. We're going tomorrow morning.
I was never the same.
Listen up, right? Don't let Steve Aoki trick you because I know.
As long as you're not going off the slopes, bro.
No, we're good.
Steve's been getting some Olympic champion first-hand advice from Sean White. He's an Olympic medalist. He's been taking tips, so don't make any
all
bets.
Flipping, basically.
Yeah. Steve, talk to us. Steve, you must have been practicing for this event, right?
I'm not even gonna I'm follow me. We're just gonna go off some cliffs.
Yeah, no, fuck that.
I'm looking out for you two because I know what this is. I know what he's like.
I've got the experience.
Blindfold these guys.
I almost didn't make my main stage set on the first Tomorrowland
because he was going off the slopes.
Yes.
Exactly.
Do you know, going back to that?
Danger, man.
No, Dimmy, do you now, because it was that moment, I think you said that you were always going to now wear a helmet on when you go on the slopes.
Yes.
Oh, I never wear a helmet.
Really?
Yes.
Fuck that.
Such a rebel.
But Steve's just the kind of friend who always makes you do things afterwards that you're like...
Do you wear a helmet?
Jumping off cliffs. Okay. He made me jump off first floor of our old house back in the day. in a shallow pool,
Oh my God.
and I hurt my ass.
Was I
bad.
there?
Yeah. It was
Really?
in
I don't remember that.
in Jesus.
Oh.
First, yeah.
Were you there to eat
And you
lamb chops?
challenged me to jump off the first floor in the pool, and I was drunk enough to do
Wow,
it.
how do I not remember any of
And you
that?
hurt yourself?
Yes.
So I always hurt you.
He's still hurting, bro. Give him a little rub, bro.
Rub his
It's
Cossacks.
just, I'm just very wary around
like
Steve
I
now.
like to push you a little bit.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, exactly.
I like to push my
Look,
boys.
and I want to talk because there's been a lot going on in these last 12 months. I know you've all been very busy individually, but also collectively as 3R Legend. Talk to us about what's happening with 3R Legend. Let's get back on track with the music. Come on.
Yeah, actually, we dropped, since summer, we dropped a few records.
Yeah, I know. So
Pump
talk
It
to us.
Up was a big one.
Now,
Yeah.
that's gone absolutely through the roof. Fat Brahms as well, yeah?
Fat Brahms remix, Coon remix.
The name of my DJ. Yeah, we got a couple
got
more
that
coming. We tried a new one today, which is really cool.
Oh yeah, that was a banger. Yeah.
And then me and Steve got a record coming out also in 2 weeks.
Nice.
Which is called Friends. And
Is that with
it's just-
Chapter and Verse as well? Is that?
Yes,
Okay,
yes,
good.
yes.
Excellent. Shout out to Chapter and Verse doing good things. There's the connection. Good work.
Exactly.
And obviously, I've been waiting to ask this question. The Lotus theme. Wait a minute. I don't believe you've had time to watch that series. Have you or haven't you?
We have, of course.
Yeah,
You have?
yeah, I finished it.
All right. So you watched it, then thought, let's do the theme tune.
No, I watched it 1 month before. I told him 1 month later. He watched it and then he did it.
See, that's nice.
So Mike planted the seed because I actually, when we did it, I only finished season 1,
Right.
and I was already sold, because I mean it's like
It's yeah.
it's just too cool.
Yeah.
A sample
Catchy
is
as
just
fuck.
too weird.
So-
Like, it doesn't matter if you watch it, you didn't watch it, you're gonna love that sample.
Did Tiesto copy you? 'Cause
No, I think
you were
everybody
first.
just kind of.
But the thing is, people don't got, what is it, HBO? It's like,
Yeah,
or
yeah,
Hulu.
yeah.
HBO? Yeah, they
Yeah.
don't have it in Europe, so it
No.
took much longer for everyone to catch up.
It's everywhere.
I watched that.
Tice is also really on top of culture, so
Yeah.
he's just gonna he's always like doing his thing. I mean, that's why we're.
Yeah, and the weird part is like the show really only got hype after the second season, and I kind of binged both.
Did you
seasons.
watch the first season before or not, like last year?
No.
Alright.
I was in a conversation with people and they were talking about White Lotus, so I looked it up and then
You should have just asked me, bro.
yeah, super weird.
I was fascinated because is that the kind of thing you do on planes? Is that what you?
Yeah, that's exactly what I do. Except HBO it's honestly it's super buggy to download. So I
Yeah, it
always
doesn't download.
Yeah, it just doesn't download.
That's,
Netflix
yeah.
downloads easy.
I'll have a chat with them.
Hulu, HBO don't
Hulu,
do
yeah,
it.
but like HBO just has this weird download bug. It just
I know.
won't download.
Can I ask, because I've spoken collectively, and I know Mike, you've played Vincent D'Amour Fly Away in one of your sets, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that was a
But
surprise.
that's a remake.
Yeah, but you're all surprising me individually because I wouldn't have expected you to do this. I wouldn't have expected you to do that. So is that kind of your purpose now, to keep surprising us?
But we don't do it on purpose, bro. We just do what we do, bro.
All right. So how are you getting to these places where you're surprising us? Is it the influences that you're taking from your past into the future, or?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's kind of what I
Okay.
would say. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
You feel weirdly enough a big revival of the sound when we were first starting together as Dimitri and Mike, like the 2006, 2007.
A lot of tribal elements.
So it's easy for you to
yeah.
recall some of these hot tracks and go, yeah, let's do it
just
our
like,
way.
Yeah, it's crazy. We're just waiting now for the electro revival, like the bloody
Yeah.
beetroot sound, and then we're on the next pro.
2000s.
That's
Yeah.
2023 or 24. Like,
It's
so,
crazy how
yeah.
cyclical things
What year
go.
are we now, though? 2023. All right,
Yeah.
2024.
So I know there's so much to talk about, and I know we're here in the Alps right now, but I want to look ahead to summer as well because there's a crazy summer incoming, and Sendo, and so sort of what's going on between now and then for you, as collectively individually.
We have at least 3 records
Yeah.
that we haven't released yet that are coming out,
Yeah.
and some that we're toying with that are we're toying on, like even going harder
Yeah.
with our sound.
Going harder or faster, because there's a trend for fast speed.
It's
Fuck you,
weird.
TikTok.
We're speeding up ourselves.
It's so weird. It's like some of the records that we're playing right now in the set feels like the records that I was playing, like the hardcore records when I was like 16, 17 years old, 180 BPM,
Yeah.
just hard kicks. Like it's so weird how everything is just going.
It's a
in
never-ending
cycles.
revival of sounds, bro.
Like what they call techno now, technically.
No, melodic techno is like
okay, no,
trance
but I mean, let's
from.
say the main stage.
Oh yeah, that's
hard
like
techno,
90s.
hard techno.
It's like
Yeah.
basically that's hardcore. It's like Thunderdome.
Yeah,
That's
like Charlotte pushed it by playing like sort of 140, 50. Now it's on what he's in 170, 80. Like you said, it's crazy. It's doing its own thing, and that's kind of why we're here, right? Because that's
Exactly.
the joy of
It's
music.
it's like the vinyl set he did. I think maybe 1 or 2 years before it became a thing. He did like the vinyl set at Tomorrowland, which is exactly
Amazing.
Yeah.
I'm being told I've got to let you go. Sorry.
All right.
There's so much
Yeah, we
more
can
to
just
chat.
keep talking. Yeah.
Well, I'm going to let you go because I get in trouble. But I want to catch up with you individually over the next few days. I know that obviously you've got the main stages, and we'll see you tomorrow, maybe Steve as well. Yeah, fingers crossed, and your solo sets as well. It's a good time to be you lot, right?
It's a nice week.
All right, well, enjoy the rest of Tomorrowland Winter. We'll see you very soon. Right now, we continue in the mix with Steve Angelo here on One World Radio, live from Tomorrowland Winter.